Herbert Macaulay founded the first political party in Nigeria. It was a call for dreamers, fellow travelers on the road to freedom. Nothing was certain about the destination or the duration of the journey. It only mattered that franchise had become a reality in a colony so poorly constituted that its failure resonated with the urgency of colonial plunder. So, when women marched in Aba in 1929 against the regime of unfair taxation, the dream had climbed a higher plane, rolling away the stones of impossibility. Together, the General Workers' Strike of 1945 and the protest by coal miners in 1949 constituted a tsunami of nationalistic movements, ultimately leading to independence in 1960. The Army of Nationalists, led by our founding fathers, Sir Ahmadu Bello, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, Chief Obafemi Awolowo, dreamt of a unified progressive Nigeria, a leader in Africa and the world, standing with dignity in unity and faith, peace and progress, leading the frontiers of justice, equity, fairness, and inclusion. The man who made my sandals in the beautiful city of Aba had these words to say: I am a graduate of computer engineering. I was forced to learn this craft so I can survive. I wish there was no corruption and poor people like me can receive loans from the government. He knew what boundaries he could break with his craft, what height it could raise him. All he needed was a simple thing that every government in every progressive society should give its people: access to opportunities. There are many voices in his words, millions of young people crying, begging for transparency, for merit to preside where capacity is an indispensable resource. And like the generation of Nigerians who saw the final flutter of the Union Jack, he dreamt of a country where his dreams could roam free, unhindered by the walls of nepotism. But his dreams are no different from that of Madam Issa, the Akara vendor. Her heavy groans of the slaps of inflation on the prices of groundnut oil are futile to the worries of a civil servant whose monthly wage cannot lift a bag of rice. Nor can they break the silence of a tomato vendor whose wares are buried under the rubble of demolished structures at Gishiri. But whatever hopes, dreams, aspirations lie on the other side of the groans, worries, and silence of these Nigerians, there is the Nigerian dream. The Nigerian dream is not the pageantry of an ex-militant leader addressing the press from the seat of power despite endorsing the slave trade and threatening murder on an entire tribe. The Nigerian dream is a little schoolgirl in a small village in Borno whose path to destiny will not be overrun by threats and guns. The Nigerian dream is a little boy in Anambra who will not take refuge in a bush, mapping out spots on a road where the kidnap of a big man offers lesser risks. The Nigerian dream is a father who will not sit with his grandchildren groaning over electricity. 2 generations of Nigerians nursing the bruises of something that should be normal in every progressive society. The Nigerian dream is citizens who pay taxes and not worry about the plunder of the treasury, for they will see tangible tangible, measurable results of fulfilling the obligation. The Nigerian dream is buildings that will consider the mobility of persons living with disability in their design. The Nigerian dream is businesses that will not compromise on customer satisfaction. The Nigerian dream is public institutions that will uphold their mandate with dignity. An electoral umpire that will uphold the integrity of a promise to deliver free, fair, credible, and inclusive polls. An education system that will prioritize character building. The Nigerian dream is a political system that will think of generational impact through the promotion of democratic values. An executive that will uphold the rule of law. An executive that will prioritize the security and welfare of citizens. A legislature that will not sit as rubber stamps. A judiciary that will not become a vestigial arm of government. A press that will uphold the ethics of the trade, insisting on fact-checking and not fiddle with match on dry grass. The Nigerian dream is not Wazobia. It is Efik. It is Nupe. It is Ijaw. It is Ishekiri. It is Bambora. It is Fulani. It is Kanuri. The Nigerian dream is the over 250 ethnic nationalities in Nigeria standing together and screaming, "We are Nigerians."